Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we are in the Howling Pit, obviously, because you can tell by what is going on here. And so you'll notice today that we have to kind of make our way through the middle here and then do some geriatrics and then get over here to the Executioner. But today, welcome to the light show, where everything is going to be about our light value here of 1568. We're going to have Venom with some poison on it. We're going to have a very, very healthy boost, almost 100% increase to our Executioner here, which is very, very, very awesome. Then we have 2 Pierce gifts and 1 Crush gift. So the Pierce gifts will be severely hampered by the defenses of the Executioner, but the Crush gift will be very, very useful and helpful. However, it will be at a disadvantage because of how slow Cloak of Winter is. Now, we are going to be pairing all of this with the fact that we're running Queenslayer here, and as this is a fairly average build or stat spread across lots of Bs, a couple Cs, we are gonna just kind of use Queenslayer as a regular blood code with no bells or whistles or final journey or boss killing anything. This is all just very, very, very basic stuff, and we're gonna be able to just kind of use it as a regular sort of blood code that we will be just going after the enemy with here to see what we can do with each of these engagements. So you'll notice that we, yes, absolutely do have lots and lots and lots of power because of the fact that we are going for light damage along the way here, and we're able to pair that up very, very well with what we have going on here. And you'll notice that all of these enemies, even though they do hit very, very, very hard here, we are able to do pretty well versus them, just because of the fact that we have ice and all of the benefits here that we need to be going for. So it is very, very nice that we can go for all of these damage setups here, as well as these kills in relatively short order. So you can see that, yeah, we're definitely taking damage. We're definitely healing along the way here using our heals. Most of the time, if you haven't noticed yet in the past 80 runs, we've well, I've always considered it kind of a weak build to heal along the way, like meaning that the build needs to kind of be self-contained in its ability to either recover health or not get hit, or damage reduction or something of that sort. These average builds, they absolutely take advantage of the fact that we have 10 regenerations available to us, and we should be using them along the way. Now, because we do have a build that kind of allows us some liberties and freedom here to take some hits, because we do have some pretty good defenses overall, we can liberally use all of our regenerations along the way here. There is no real restriction in that regard where, oh, we definitely want to make sure that we have enough healing as we go along. There are a few missiles through here, and there are a few resting spots, and we can travel back if we need to, because once you get the keys, you can kind of head back to the missile and not stick around. So it's fine if you just ignore the different options that you have available to you and go for whatever you want, because most of the time these enemies are pretty simple to take care of along the way here. And so we just need to make sure that we are always thinking about what are our healing options, and have we healed sufficiently along the way. So here at this guy, we are definitely going to take a gift accelerator here. Now, funny thing about walls in vain is that most of the time they are suggestions. And so we'll make this guy do some things he's not supposed to. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And let's let him go over there. Let's get this, do this. Okay. Okay, he's coming back. Here he comes. And let's get bridge going. Okay, definitely want to launch this guy. And we'll get a heal, and then we will absolutely go for another launch here. Don't want him doing anything too crazy there. And then let's see if we can get him poisoned here. Nope. Almost. Almost had him. So yeah, he's definitely one of the big dogs here that we have to kind of worry about as we go through. But you can see that we almost had him, and for kind of a regular average build here, that wasn't too bad of an engagement. We took 8,000 off of his health on the first shot there with Cloak of Winter, so that wasn't too bad of an engagement. It just definitely needs a little bit of sharpening here, and we'll be good to go. So this is always kind of the challenge here with this area, is going for this guy, because he's pretty intense of an enemy, jumps all around, goes crazy, goes all over the place, and so we definitely need to make sure that we have our wits about us as we go into the fight. So let's go ahead and do this, and let's hit him again here, and then let's go around this way, and let's kill these guys. Okay, let's knock him off. Okay, now we got these guys coming around, so hopefully we can do some good here around these areas. And if we're lucky, he'll just kill himself, but maybe we will not be so lucky. Oh, here he comes. Okay. There he goes. Okay, let's get him here while we got him. Oh. Okay, explosion time. Back up while we can. Okay, it's gonna explode again. That's fine. Alright, and... oh, okay. Yeah, definitely don't want those hitting us. Oh, okay. Let's go for a... so you see that combo there where he goes crazy, spins all over the place. So that is definitely something you want to watch for. And we'll get another launch. Definitely take advantage of the launch mechanic in the game if you can. If you have the ability to remember it or think about it. It is definitely one of those things that really will help you if you can. Oh, and that is the problem with Cloak of Winter there, is that it definitely has a very long startup time, and so we definitely want to make sure that we can get it off when we're trying to use it, but it doesn't always happen, as you saw there. So good examples all around. So as we continue forward here, just keep all these things in mind, and most of the time the Howling Pit is not too bad. Obviously the Mud Gorger there, he is the king of the abyss here, the king of the pit, and he definitely is the difficult part. Okay, that was a stupid parry there. We'll just take it in stride here. We'll go ahead and heal, and we'll get another launch when he stands up. Good. You always are guaranteed 2 launches from every enemy when they are knocked down after an attack during a focus phase. So make sure you take full advantage of both of those launch attacks, because they really can boost your damage, boost your Ichor, reposition you for the fight. They do a whole lot of great things, so keep that in mind. And make sure that you try and take advantage of some of those things, because a lot of times they don't get remembered too much. Oops. Okay, well. Good. Oh, I didn't actually need to do that, but that's alright. And let's take the secret path through the area here. Good. And then we're on our way to the end. So the Howling Pit is definitely one of those places where when you first find it, and you have kind of, you know, regular kind of average-ish type stuff, it can be a little daunting. Now you might be saying that, well, you're using Queenslayer, it's one of the best blood codes in the game, and blah blah blah. And yes, you're kind of correct in the sense that it is a very good blood code. However, when it's not paired with any of the boss killer anything and everything, like you would normally be seeing, Queenslayer, when it's just kind of paired up here with some regular stuff, and you're just kind of going along, it doesn't really shine in any specific sort of way. It just kind of is a blood code that you use, and it, you know, doesn't really come out to play in the sun all too well. And so when you're able to just simply use it like this, where you're just going along, and there's really nothing too impressive about it, it just becomes kind of a regular blood code, where you're just using your sword, using your gifts, and you're going back and forth between the two, and you just kind of make it work for what it is. And you see there that we got 34 ichor as a max here, so that's really good. But the problem is we're gonna have to sit and rest before we get into the executioner fight, and so that goes back to 20. So that is kind of our negative against Queenslayer here that we have to deal with, is that we just don't have enough ichor to keep ourselves stocked at a maximum super amount. We have to kind of manage it with the fact that we have a very low ichor count already, and then we have to, on top of that, manage it and then try and recover ichor, and then try and use more ichor along the way. So it can be pretty difficult at times to manage the ichor for only 20 when you're not getting any backstabs or parries or anything like that. So that is something that we have to kind of keep in mind here for the executioner fight. Okay, let's just let her dance there. Okay. Oops. Okay, now we would like some poison here. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Good. We'll choose this time to heal. And she's still, you know, taking damage there because of the poison. Okay. Definitely take advantage of the ranged combat here. And I missed the parry. I am really sorry. So that's how fast the executioner gameplay can go, is that you're moving along, full health, and then boom, one hit, and you're gone. Start over. So you made one mistake. I missed the parry by probably 15 frames or something like that, and you know, it's a restart. So pretty interesting in how brutal and punishing even the beginning bosses can be, if you don't take them, you know, seriously enough to actually outfit yourself accordingly. So keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind in vain. But it's a pretty good fight overall. Not too much craziness to behold here. It's just a back and forth dance between me and the executioner here. So she backs up, I back up, and we just do our thing here. Okay. Okay, let's get some damage there, and then we'll get her poisoned. Good. And see, we have our 20 ichor, which is great. Okay, let's back up. We sort of hit her with our frosty gifts there, but not too much good there. And again, we are definitely at a disadvantage here for using Pierce against her. That is not what you want to be using. You want to be using Crush, and so that is kind of a minus against us here, but that's okay. Okay. Good, we got the timing there. Get our gifts going. That is really, really important to have all full coverage of gifts here as we go. Okay. Now I should try for a parry on that, but I'm going to take the conservative approach because she is very, very dangerous. Okay, we'll take the poison and finish her off. So you can see that it is a dance a little bit, back and forth. Me, her, me, her, me, 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 her, me, 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 some more, and then her, and then her, and then me, 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 me. So mainly me, but it is kind of a dance. But I'm definitely taking the lead on this one. So even though we have kind of just a regular sort of average kind of build, blood code and gifts and everything, the fact that we can go back and forth between the attacks and the gifts all at the same time, even if you know, have just some basic gifts all at the same time, the fact is that you can alternate back and forth and you have many, 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 many options. That is what makes Code Vein shine above and beyond what the game is on its face value, is the fact that you have options, you have the ability to change it up, you have the ability to switch and swap and make things happen, and you have the ability to really make a lot of openings happen because you can speed up gifts very, very fast, and you can pair things very, very well. And poison is always a great option against the bosses that can be poisoned. So keep that in mind if you have that available to you and you are willing to play around with it. You can see that sometimes it's more viable to go for the poison rather than go for the damage with a gift or with the sword or something. And so since we're, pairing with a sword, I mean, having Bridge to Glory come along and then off of that bring along a bunch of light gifts and then have a bunch of ichor recovery, everything, because it's at face value kind of just a general kind of gift. When you pair it all together, you make some really, really cool, amazing setups and builds that do very, very, very well. So anyways, keep that in mind if you guys are having trouble building in Vein. Just put a bunch of basic couple of gifts together and you should do fine. And again, you can see that we have the staple here of blood-sucking blades, hunting feast, gift prowess, and increased gift speed and weapon drain rating up. We have those 5 yet again with a standard format here of 3 gifts and 1 weapon gift, and then whatever weapon we want to have, and then a open slot here for anything and everything else that we may want to put here. So it's a pretty standard format of how to build just regular general builds as you go through the game. So keep that in mind, and we'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.